Welcome to episode 25 of Think Like a Predator. I'm Feather214, you can call me Feather. This is my ongoing tutorial series for Predator Hunting Grounds, where I take a hunting match that I've already completed as a Predator, narrate the game, and explain my strategies along the way. The Predator for this episode is named Papa, go figure, he's an Elder Predator with the Stalker specialization. The Stalker spec provides 15% increased damage when the Predator is at full stamina, which makes this ideal for a ranged loadout. For the primary weapon, I'm going to be going back to my roots with the combi stick. In my early days of Predator, I used this weapon as a melee weapon, but really it holds its value as a ranged. It's just a very precise ranged weapon, and it's kind of costly. If you miss, you have to go retrieve it, but it is very powerful if you do land the hit. And for my secondary, I'm going to be using the bow, always a solid choice for a ranged build. For gear, I've got healing kits, bear traps, and audio decoys. For perks, I've got modified reserve, which is going to help me stay cloaked longer and recharge that plasma caster a lot faster. Downrange for that added range damage, because this is a ranged build, and dithered lens to help hide the plasma caster laser. So if you saw episode 23, you remember I was in this exact same spot, and I forgot to use bear traps, so I remembered them this time, got a few arrow shots out of it. Looking for some more here. Missed that guy at point blank, even though the dot was on him. Sometimes it's like that. So the fire team's moving on now. I'm moving in, but I'm staying as stealthy as I can. They aren't really aware of my presence, except for the fact that I'm shooting them. So it's a good sign. It means we can get a bunch of easy shots on this fire team. Possibly, so far. Looking for a sniper shot there, but I missed. Continuing to follow them, I accidentally landed on this branch. And I decided to use that as a moment to recharge my energy because they just weren't really looking behind them. And even if they did glance behind, felt like that was a pretty good vantage point. Use target isolation, and we have a guy up on the cliff here. He's leaping down now, but that's a good sign that, okay, they at least have one guy who's making an effort to spot me. And I down his friend there, his teammate, and I'm not going in for the claim, I'm going for the kill at long range, because this just isn't the kind of class to just go in for claims like that. I'd rather just kill off the fire team member that I down, because it's a ranged class. I want to keep my distance and stay hard to detect. So fire team kind of disappeared there for a minute, but we just saw a guy. He just brought out his minigun as I threw the audio decoy out in that other direction. So I'm going to bring out my plasma caster to match his heavy artillery. I decloaked so that I could conserve some energy while using the caster. And I cloaked again there because I don't want to be an easy target if the rest of the fire team decides to join in and help him. I downed him there. I was using the roofs of those sheds as cover, and it worked out pretty well. That was a fire team member, but at the time of playing this, I didn't know that as I went in for that claim until I got the claim, and I was like, oh, that was a fire team member. I think they backed off because they probably thought I was trying to rush them or something, but that was not what I was doing. Brought out the combi stick for a spear throw, and this guy comes up, puts some damage on me, and I just throw the spear, kill him. Went ahead and claimed him, and now we're on the last guy. I'm going to look for another spear throw here. Kind of take it easy on the last guy, try to get some style points. Right there I meant to jump over a ledge or whatever and accidentally jumped up on the tree. Still looking for that spear throw. Offering some candy. Just put on the pressure and have some fun there. Got the throw there. And these combi stick throws, they do a lot of damage, so it might not have killed him, but it put on a bunch of damage. You saw that he tried to heal himself there. He just used a syringe. Offering him some more candy as I follow him into this building, and this is definitely most likely where he's going to get reinforcements. And I missed my spear throw there, so went and picked it up, and now I'm on the move. So it's easier for him to spot me, obviously, when I'm on the move. Looking for a spear throw, though. I miss it again. Bring out my plasma caster because he's coming around. Probably not going to get many more chances to use that spear, the combi stick. I go and pick it up. Wasn't sure if I was really going to be able to do that either, but managed to get around, pick up my combi stick, but I stay on the plasma caster because my health is really low and I need to keep the pressure on him because this is where he's going to get reinforcements, and right there he's actually going for it because he thinks I might have backed off, but I got to show him that the only way I'm going to back off is if he puts me in a second wind. So putting on the pressure here with the plasma caster. And not just putting on the pressure, I mean, I'm trying to end the game. Missing a few shots, that one lands. Still playing this little cat and mouse game, and then he comes around on the left. I make sure to get cover, and that shot just didn't land, I don't think, at all, but then that one definitely does. And that's the game. I could have played that a number of different ways. I could have, probably should have set some bear traps in the path that I was running and stuff. Set bear traps around the train car and around where the reinforcements thing was. But in the heat of the moment, I wasn't thinking about all that. I was just thinking about taking him out and ending the game. Think Like a Predator, episode 25. That is my Elder Predator range build. 25% extra damage when you are at full stamina. If you learned something or just enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. Leave me some feedback, and I'll see you next time.